Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'm going to be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame because there's quite a bit to talk about. Made a little bit of paper yesterday. Going to be talking about that. Very nice indeed. Short position that we were talking about played out very, very nicely on the short-term time frame. Then we're going to be hitting up the mid-term time frame because we did get quite a clean Fibonacci rejection coming through off the 0.38. That's going to be interesting to talk about as well. Didn't quite get to that 45k area that we were looking for with the BDIs yesterday. Unfortunately, we were like 500 bucks away. Hey, not the end of the world. We still basically planned for the rejection and had our short positions basically open and waiting for the money to basically just trickle into our accounts. Amazing stuff coming through there. Once we're done with Bitcoin here on the midterm, guys, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go straight to the long term. Now, it's Friday, guys. So Fridays, I've decided to do a little bit more of like a chilled show, hence the hoodie. I'm relaxing, I'm chilling, and hopefully you guys can basically like chill out too. We're just gonna sit, do some altcoins, just have a nice chill stream, right? It's not gonna be so mental, so crazy. Whether it usually is or what, but yeah, it's gonna be a nice and chilled one. So yeah, might go on for a little bit longer. Might go on for like maybe 2 hours. We'll see how we go. See how everything is. Just finishing my cup of tea. So yeah, we'll just see how the caffeine kicks in from there. But yeah, let's do some shout outs to start the stream off coming through. We got Leader Crypto coming through straight away. We got Lauren saying, yo, you gangster now, Chess. Yo, what's up, Lauren? No, not quite. Just to be fair, it's the first time I've worn a hoodie on stream, right? It's a pretty cold morning, I must say. Waiting for the heating to kick in, right? Because I don't have the heating on throughout the night. It just gets too hot, right? I run hot. Phoenix is in the chat saying, I like jam tarts. I like jam tarts too, man. Yeah, there's a little problem with the stream this morning. I think YouTube was lagging a bit. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, we're here. We out here. It's all good now. Everyone's here. It's all good. We've got Iswak coming through saying, what's up? I see on the stream there, my good sir. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. We've got Slothbag coming through. Nice to see you on the stream there, Slothbag. And we got D-Man. Yo, D-Man coming through. You'll never walk alone, my bro. No, you won't, man. Nice to see you on the stream there, D-Man. Hope you're having a good day. Lauren saying, I love the Crypto Chester community. Woo! Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. If you're ever feeling lonely and stuff as well, you can literally just jump into the Telegram. You can just be like, yo, guys, what's up? How we doing? And you can just have a chat with anyone, right? It's all good. It's all good. My mum says you have a voice for radio. Good morning. This is 902.0 smooth jazz. Yeah, something like that, right? Yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get straight into it. We've got 6 likes already. Amazing stuff. You can smash that thumbs up. It does help out the stream tremendously in terms of getting new audience and all of that good stuff coming through there. And I am here every single day, Monday to Friday. So if you're enjoying yourself and you enjoy the content, you know what to do, right? But yes, without further ado, guys, let's get straight into it. Let's I want to zoom straight in here to the 15-minute time frame, right? Just because this is what we were working for yesterday. Just in terms of like a breakout scenario, in terms of a breakout to the upside or a breakout to the downside, right? I think it was like a 1.5% either way. So it was fairly achievable, and money was made, right? Money was made along these areas. Really, really good stuff indeed. Let me go into a bit more detail about that. I'm just going to draw in the measure moves that we did have yesterday, and that was first things first. That's going to be the measure move to the top side, going on the most recent uptrend, right, in terms of that range. And as you can see, guys, we do have the Viva resistance coming through from the top side here. Multiple tests here, getting rejected multiple times here. Very, very strong stuff. Also, the support to the lower side, very, very strong indeed. Granted, we lost the support here, but that's where we look for that break, right? That's where we were looking to basically short Bitcoin, looking to make that paper, make that cold, hard cash, right? Let me move that back down there. So yeah, this is going to be the measure move to the top side. To the bottom side, the measure move was around something along the lines of this, guys. You can see going on the most recent downtrend, it literally was something along the lines of this, really, really quite aggressively steep. And this is I'm quite excited to talk about this as well because I actually entered a short position and I completed the measure move, right? But I let it run, and I'm going to go into a few reasons why I let it run, and obviously it did fairly fairly well, right? when it started to run. So yeah, it was pretty good. Was pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to go into that and just hopefully I can educate you guys a bit more on that. But yeah, in terms of the positions that we were looking for yesterday, I don't think I got into this one as we broke to the upside. I think it was a bit too choppy for my liking. I remember jumping into the Telegram around this. I think it was around 2 o'clock or something. Yeah, around 2:15. I was in the Telegram, guys. I was like, look, I'm waiting for this the hourly close here. What we gonna do here? How's the pullback gonna be? And then we started pulling back, and it was filthy aggressive, right? It was filthy aggressive momentum to the downside. So it wasn't something that I was gonna jump in involved with. It was a bit too volatile for my liking. And as you can see, if you are gonna be entering here on this candle body close, yes, you would have came up and you probably would have near enough hit your. You would have obviously hit take profits along the way because that's what we do. We stagger those take profits. But what would have actually happened here, it would have been just a clean cut rejection, right? And for me, it was just a bit, as I said, it was a bit too choppy. And to get in when the move that you're going for is nearly 50% complete, it's just a bit. It's not really worth your time, right? Especially if it is for 1.23%. I might make an exception if we're going for like 7, 8, 9, 10% there. But for like 0.5% to risk when you're doing it like that, when the moves are like half already complete, it's just a bit too risky, especially if you're going to have your stop loss back in this sort of area, right? Yes, it would have been successful, but a lot of the time it doesn't usually play out like that, right? From there, guys, what basically happened, it just fell off an absolute cliff, right? We did have this parallel channel, this rising parallel channel, which we didn't actually discuss on the stream yesterday, which is a bit annoying. We didn't discuss that on the stream yesterday, but yeah, I did draw that in after the stream, and this is another reason why I was very, very intrigued to be entering a short position, right? The short position I did get involved with was this measure move, and it was on this candle body close of the 15-minute, around 43,299, right? Now, let's talk about this because this is where it gets quite interesting because, yes, it is in the trap zone of this parallel, this rising parallel channel, right? It is in this trap zone. It is a pretty filthy area, right? So, trap zones are not the best to be entering, but we were on a measure move breakdown in an aggressive, volatile stance in our favor, which was very, very good indeed. And you can see as this candle opened here, you can see the momentum to the downside just continued. There was no wick here to the upside. There was no pause. There was nothing there. It just kept going, right? So this is where I got in around this area here. Be very, very quick. Very, very quick indeed. We were going, or the initial measure move completion was going to be around 1.25% there. But as you can see, entering on this candle body close here, it was around a 1% gain there. So this is where it gets quite interesting, right? Because we were coming down and we did see us basically come up and hit this take profit. Yes, it was amazing. It was good. And then from there, so we basically made 1% doing that. And then it basically shot back up. So now we're not in a position. We shot back up for that retest. And as we saw it curl over, we set a lower high in terms of the candle. We set a new lower high on the candle and invalidated the high low on this candle, right? And that basically confirmed more downwards momentum. Basically curling down. Also, we had the retest of this trend line, So I did get another entry in as we hit this zone here, right? Now, we know these measure moves here from that parallel channel there, they're still valid. If you get a retest, it's still valid. It's still another piece of information that we can be using. So I did get in again, looking for another 1% there, around a 1% or something along the lines of that. It was around 0.8% I was looking for. But then I zoomed out a bit. I jumped to the hourly time frame while I was in that position, and I was like, right, let's have a little think here, because if you look, this is a parallel channel coming through to the upside here, a rising parallel channel, guys. They tend to usually break to the downside, right? There tend to usually be bearish patterns here. So what does that tell us? Once we saw that measure move get completed here on that 0.8% there, it initiated a breakout of this parallel channel. So I said to myself, right, let's leave that bad boy running, right? Let's leave that running. I mean, I wasn't initially going to try and trade a measure move down like this, but it just kept running, right? Just kept running, smashing through major levels of support, and then we ended up back in this range. I closed the position around 350 for simplicity's sake, because as you can see, there is multiple levels of support and resistance along this area here. So yeah, that's where I basically got out of that position. So yesterday, in a summary of that, I made around, let me zoom in again, I made around, it wasn't even too bad, guys. It was quite a nice chunky couple of percentages there. It's around 2% on that drop and around near enough 1% on that drop. So maybe around 3% trade in BTC yesterday, which really isn't bad for a day, guys. If you're doing 3% a day, that's absolutely, it's pretty goddamn good, right? So yeah, that's what I would say about that. And that's just a nice little insight into the positions that I was getting into yesterday and why I did get into those. But yeah, in terms of what we're doing today, let me just finish this tea and then got a fly in my drink, nice. And then we'll basically be carrying on. Let me have a look at the chat coming through. We got Tom Roberts saying, "Wagwan, my lad. Nice to see you on the stream there, my good sir. Hope you're having a good day, Tom. Chill Friday, man." Jimmy says, "Evening, Chester. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. You too." Slothbag says, "Downloaded Telegram. Join Chester's. They haven't used since. Then haven't used since." Yeah, it gets quite addictive, the Telegram, right? Like obviously our community is pretty nice, man. Mr. Miles coming through saying good morning. Nice to see you on the stream there, Mr. Miles. Hope you're having a good day. I didn't actually get a chance to sort the music out yet because I've just been, well, obviously yesterday I was trading and recording my masterclass, so I haven't really had a chance to really go crazy with the music as of yet. But it's definitely something I'm looking into, guys. It might be something I'm sorting today. Being Friday, I've got like 5 lessons to record, so yeah, I can maybe fit in some music, finding some music. We've got Black Eye coming on the stream as well. Nice to see you on the stream there, Black Eye. I hope it doesn't hurt. If you get the analogy right. Getting punched in the eye, you get a black eye, right? That's what I'm going for there, right? Tom says, "Chill Friday is right." Yes, sir, it is. Yeah, so let's talk about what we could potentially be looking for Bitcoin today, right? Because obviously we have seen the dump of this parallel channel. Should we tell you what? Let's get rid of all what we did yesterday, because this is it's going to be messy. And we want some fresh. I'm so fresh is so free stuff coming through here. As you can see, we've obviously got this range to the lower side, guys, that we're now basically back in there. So we could potentially see some downwards momentum coming through there. If we're looking to profit from this, we need to be certain about what we're doing here, because there is going to be a mini range here on the 15-minute, because you can see we're literally just going sideways in this range here. I would say to start off with, this is going to be the area to be looking out for there. Maybe a bit lower so we can catch that bit down there, and we'll just go equate for a bit of spillage coming through. And this is basically what we're going to be looking for Bitcoin in terms of the trap zone to the top side here, and then on the lower side. Tell you what, man. Let me get rid of that for now, because we can easily draw that back in, and then we're going to be looking at this range on the short term. So this is for like the scalps today, guys. Sort of a scalp that we could be looking for, because as I was just saying, that we are back in that range here on a bit of a longer term time frame. But in terms of like a 15-minute scalp here today, it's going to be a little bit of a breakout from this range that we are seeing here, right? In terms of a measure move to the downside, this is what we could be looking for here, and it is going to be something along the lines of this. Obviously, it's not going to be the biggest percentages in the world, guys. It's going to be around 1.1%, right? It's nothing too crazy, but still profitable at the end of the day, right? And that's obviously to the downside, and to the upside, it's going to be a bit more nicer than that, and that is going to be something along the lines of this, and it's going to be, in terms of percentages, guys, it's going to be around a 1.07% there, so really not too bad overall. Definitely something to be looking out for there for the day in terms of breakout scenarios there as well. Very, very achievable, right? Very, very achievable. It is Friday. Just to put your hood down, you're not on Crime Watch. So it's quite comfy. It's quite comfy. I feel like quite warm. Do you know what I mean? It's a nice chilled Friday. So I'm just like, I'm sit back, I'm relaxing, man. It's cool. But yeah, I might take the hood down in a minute. This cup of tea is making me fairly warm. Oh, and I didn't do the weather and all of that stuff, so it was -3 this morning in the UK. Pretty cold, man. Pretty cold. Probably the coldest one yet, I think. Probably the coldest one yet. Wasn't that great. I went out driving this morning, and it was very, very icy, man. Very icy. It's very it was annoying having to de-ice the car and stuff. So yeah, the measure move that we are looking for the shorter term time frame, guys. This is what we could be looking for the 15-minute. In terms of the measure move breakdown from this parallel channel, this is what we are looking for, guys. And this is, it's still fairly on the cards in a sense. It's still fairly on the cards because if we do get a significant pullback and the breakout scenario is going to be bringing us up to 43,300, primarily this horizontal in itself around 43,442 there, we could easily see rejection from here, and then we could be shorting this basically down to this range. So yeah, there is going to probably be another 1% on the table to the downside if we do come up to this 43,400 area, because you can see the support that we have found on this horizontal before. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how that does actually play out there. But yeah, in terms of that measure move from the breakdown for this parallel channel here on the 15-minute, we have seen that basically come down, seen completion there. Very, very nice indeed. And that's another reason why I did have that take profit come in there yesterday as well and let that position run indeed. Now, let's jump to the hourly, see what's good coming through, because if we do actually break to the downside here, guys, at this parallel channel on the 15-minute, we're going to be back entering this range that we have here, right? And that could signify tests of 40K again fairly easily, because we have seen multiple resistance points from this area. We know that this is really, really quite a volatile space here for Bitcoin. If we do lose this area, we'll claim this area around 41, 42 there. We're likely to probably head down further from there. It's kind of all depending on how we react today, right? Because obviously we've got this lower high coming through here from this uptrend, and we are literally trying to break that at the moment, right? If we can break this if we break this higher low, if we break this higher low here and set strong lower highs there, then we are going to expect continuation to the downside there as well. So yeah, a couple of things to be looking out for there on the shorter term time frame there for Bitcoin there. Didn't have a T. Didn't that T have a fly in it? Yes, the T did have a fly in it, but I got it out. It's all good. Nice cuppa. Extra protein, I guess. Yeah, we out here eating bugs on Friday. It's Bug Friday or something. I don't know, man. Volume very, very low. Not that much happening this morning here on the hourly. As you can see, insanely low coming through. So yeah, that's pretty much what I would say about the hourly here for Bitcoin. I mean, let's have a little look at the RSI coming through. We've got what have we got, man? We've got potential for a bullish divergence coming through. As you can see here, we do have a low there and another low being set there, but only a high low being set on the RSI. So that is an indication for a potential bullish divergence coming through there. And that is, I wouldn't say it's officially confirmed as of yet, because we are still in this downtrend and we haven't really set really solid lower highs as of yet to really confirm that we are going to be heading down. But what we are going to be looking for here is literally, as I was talking there, the RSI nearly pulling back to the downside. If that actually breaks this low here, then this bullish divergence is going to be invalid, and that is going to mean obviously continuation to the downside there. So yeah, it's definitely something to be looking out for there for the day in whatever happens today, right? Especially if we are going to be shorting this zone, right? We're definitely going to need to be looking out for this, because if the RSI isn't going to get there and we are short, we're going to need to be looking at taking profits, guys, because obviously the bullish divergence means a bullish momentum to the upside. Now, this is interesting, very, very interesting, because we did see... What did we see? We saw a trend cycle coming through, get respected primarily along these areas here. Reversal, very, very nice indeed. And then from there, it's a very nice example of when we do see us coil up at the end of this cycle, we see a big break, right? We see a big break, and then we use this as our primaril high for the next cycle that we are looking for the trend there. So yeah, there's not that much to be talking about there. I would say horizontal wise, we are getting fairly respected in terms of reversals there. From that area, we are getting dangerously close here for a bullish crossover. So yeah, we're very, very, very close together here on the MACD. So that is signifying we could actually flip either way in terms of the trend. So yeah, that's why another reason why we do weigh up all possibilities here to basically make money out here. Lauren is saying, smash that like button while Chester kindly checks out our coins. Yeah, that'd be amazing, guys. You can smash up that thumbs up button. It does help out the stream tremendously. I do appreciate it. My music's turned off. I don't know why. Notification from Gumtree. Right, okay. I haven't been on that app in like 3 years, but yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I would say about the MACD. We have obviously set a very, very, very strong low here in terms of the trend. So if we are going to be coming down in terms of another downtrend, please be aware we're likely to set a higher low here instead of a really stronger low than this, because try and beat a dump like that, right? It's pretty crazy. I know Bitcoin can do it, so yeah, just use that information to your own advantage, right? That's gonna be Bitcoin summed up on the short-term time frame. As you can tell, guys, it is quite a chilled stream. We're chilling out on a Friday. It's very nice indeed. We've had quite a long week, right? Quite a long week trading. So yeah, profitable nonetheless. Very good indeed. Making that paper, making that cold hard cash. Probably had a lot of successful trades this week actually. Trying to count the losses, it's actually really, really hard. So it's really, really good, really positive. So yeah, it's been a very positive week for financial gains here. So yeah, hopefully you guys have made a lot of cold hard cash as well, because you all know why we're here. You know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that, right? So yeah, hopefully you've had a profitable week as well. I have, I must say. As I said yesterday, I made like 3% yesterday. It was pretty good, and that's just BTC, right? I'm talking about anything else. So yeah, let me have a look at the chat. We've got Jimmy B saying Obi-Wan Chester looking like a Jedi with the hoodie. Oh, lightsaber stuff coming through there. Yeah, to be honest, I do want to go back and watch all the Star Wars. That'd be quite cool again. Now, BTC coming through on, where are we? On the 4-hour, because yesterday we were talking about this potential for this Fibonacci retracement, right? The Fibonacci retracement of the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement line, around that would be the 38% of there. As you can see, we have seen fairly strong retracement coming through there. We were looking for that tap, that $45,000 tap here on the longer term time frame for the retracement of this trend here on the macro, but unfortunately we didn't quite get there, guys. We're around $500 away. I mean, hey, I to be honest, I really did think we were going to get there, but unfortunately we didn't quite get there. And hey, I'm not right every single time, and this is why we weigh up all different possibilities here, because we know Bitcoin can scurry around. It can slide around on the ice fairly unpredictably. Maybe that's not a word. But yeah, anyway, we didn't quite get there at 45k, and we have actually have seen fairly big retracement coming through there. I do want to say an area level of support is going to be the 0.236 area to be looking out for there. And if we are going to find support here, it's going to be quite interesting to basically watch this, because yes, we're below major moving averages at this time. So that's obviously going to be finding us quite a bit of resistance to the downside. So it basically is telling us that we're likely to break this Fibonacci line here. So yeah, definitely an area to be looking out for there. Maybe we wick up to around 43k, and then we fulfill a very nice little long position coming through here on the short-term time frame, and then have continuation down there. It's going to be interesting to see how this does play out, but momentum to the upside here would be forming a nice higher low here from this current low down at around 39,600 sort of area. So yeah, it would be a higher low here, and then we would be setting another higher low here. So as you can see, this is going to be very interesting to see how this does plan out. I mean, to be honest with you, this would be a higher low. As you can see, is a retracement, and then we have banged and set new highs there, validating lower highs. So this does actually show us a bit of a bullish momentum coming through in this uptrend. This is what we were talking about yesterday, and the bullish momentum in this uptrend, which basically was giving us the confidence to look for that 45k. But we have actually slammed it down really quite aggressively, invalidating this higher low here, which is actually, unfortunately, guys, it is a bearish sign, right? And when we do see stuff like that, we're likely to come up, test probably the 55, set a lower high here from this high, higher high being set, lower high being set, and then continuation to the downside, probably something along the lines of this. That's probably something along the lines of this, like, is what could potentially happen here in terms of a downtrend basically forming here, because we are seeing the signs here of a potential downtrend in terms of invalidation of higher lows, correct? Correct? Is that a question? No, that is correct. That's how higher lows and lower highs work, right? So yeah, definitely an area to be looking out for. If we do pump, the 55 moving average is probably going to hold us back here. Definitely something to be looking out for there. And as you can see, it is this little green bad boy coming through here, guys. You can see Viva la Resistance. Didn't quite get there, but we got rejected off the 21 there. But also support coming through off the 55. Resistance, and these are all like lower highs, guys. So basically we need to be aware of this, and so if we do actually come up, 55 moving average is probably going to be holding us down there. So yeah, just and that price is around 43,245. Now in terms of reference for our short our long position, if we do bounce here on on the short-term time frame here, guys. As I was just saying there, we do have a nice little 1% to be gaining here. Now, our 1% is probably going to get reversed around this 43,255, because on the longer-term time frame, that is going to be, yeah, you can see 43,260. That area is the area for rejection there from the 55. So yeah, it's going to be basically a take profit point that we are going to be banging in there if we do actually look for that sort of if we do enter that long position, right? Not going for that not going for that full completion of the measure move there. Lauren's saying in the chat, any news from Donna? No news from Donna as of yet. I did message her, but nothing. I can't remember whether she said she had COVID or not. Damn, I said it on the stream. Damn, I can't remember whether she said she had it or not. But yes, hopefully she's okay. I have messaged her, no response as of yet, which isn't good. She hasn't been that active in the Telegram, and to be honest, she is usually on every single stream. So yeah, it's slightly worrying here, but we hope you're all right, Donna. We do hope you're all right. Watch her pop up now, and she's actually watching. But yeah, back to Bitcoin here on the 4 hour, the midterm. We were talking about this inverted head and shoulders yesterday, guys. Technically, this is still valid. We could actually have continuation to the upside from here, because as you can see, it does scur around in this area fairly quite a lot, right? So yeah, this is technically, it could still be valid here. So I wouldn't weigh that out completely, but we know how many times these play out, guys. It's like 30% of the time these play out. So so I really wouldn't count your chickens here before they hatch, or whatever the saying is, right? So yeah, yeah, fingers crossed for Donna. Here, Optimus has come through saying hello. Nice to see you on the stream there, my good sir. It's a nice chilled stream today, man. Just kick it back, put the feet up, have a cup of tea or cup of coffee, and just relax, man. It's Friday. It's Friday. Yeah, I'm pretty much kicking it back because I'm gonna go climb a mountain this weekend, so that's gonna be quite cool. Looking forward to that. And yeah, that's pretty much BTC on the short term, the midterm covered. RSI slowly heading down here. Not surprised here at all, just because we have seen that ranging here on the short term time frame, which obviously brings the strength of the buying down here. Even if it will be coming down, even if we're not seeing like a crazy sell-off, right? It will still be coming down if we're consolidating. So in terms of the RSI right now, have we got any divergences coming through there? Yes, we do, guys. We do have a bearish divergence coming through there, which is pretty rough. Really quite rough, right? Let's have a little look at that. So yeah, as you can see, we've obviously got this this lower high being set here on the chart, and then this lower high being set on the chart. But as you can see, we are actually looking at this for actually creating a high here for the RSI, which is obviously a very, very bearish sign. It basically creates a bearish divergence coming through there, and that's obviously another reason why we are potentially seeing quite a lot of selling pressure to the downside coming through here. So yeah, it's definitely something to be looking out for there, guys, because this is obviously a sign that we are heading down here fairly abruptly. I should have really picked this up yesterday. I'm not sure why I didn't. But yeah, in terms of other divergences or anything like that, what have we got coming through? What have we got? It's quite a messy chart right now, guys. Let me clean it up for you. Let me get rid of the WOD. There's not really that much I can do because I need all this information. So yeah, I mean, we have got where have we got? We've got a high low being set on the RSI here, and near enough a low being set there. So if we do actually bounce before 41,352, that is going to be a sign for a bullish divergence coming through there as well, guys. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that does plan out, whether we are going to range in this area between two vicious divergences. It's going to be interesting to see how that does play out there. But yeah, just another piece of information that you guys can be using. Should we have a look at the directional movement index? Because this is scurrying around right now, right here. Right now, we have had that bearish crossover, but rest assured the ADX is below the 20 and the 25 level, so that basically indicates that the trend isn't going to be that strong. It indicates ranging. Granted, it's not 100% of the time correct, but it is indicating some sort of range right now. We have seen these two positive and negative directional movement indexes coming through there and moving apart from each other, which does show strength in the downtrend actually picking up. But as I said, look at the ADX, it's really, really, really quite low here, down around 16 there. So in order for that to really pick up, we would really need some really strong movements coming through here. Maybe a big break of 42 down to around 41 to even 40k sort of level. If we do see a slam down this level, then the ADX will be picking up quite rapidly there. So that's going to be another thing to be looking out for there. But this does imply, this indicator here does imply that we are looking to basically range here, probably for the rest of the day. And because we are on the midterm, guys, when we are looking for ranging here on the midterm, it's not the worst scenario, right? It sounds awful, but a range here on the midterm could mean a range looking like this, right? And that's going to be around 43,000 all the way down to like 42,000. So it's like $1,000 gap there for us to be ranging in. Now, if we are looking at our move here on the shorter term time frame there, 42,800 all the way up to 43,300. So that's really not even 1,000. So yeah, that is basically confirmation that we could actually be getting in some really nice rangy scalps there. So yeah, it's actually not bad news here. It's probably good news that we are seeing that if we are looking to basically sit and scalp for the day there. Not too bad at all. 21 likes as well, guys. Absolutely killing it. Do appreciate the likes coming through. Yeah, do appreciate them. Do appreciate those. But yeah, it's pretty much Bitcoin here summed up on the midterm? Yeah, the midterm. Let's have a look at the longer term time frame, because we were ideally looking for this oh goodness me. This Fibonacci retracement line coming through at around 0.236. This is the area that we were looking for, like to tap it. It was around 45,100. That's what we are looking at. Just figured out I got the BMV 3.2 lol. Can you quickly tell me how to use it properly, sir? So I think you got that, Leader Crypto, to show the HVP. This is the historical volatility percentile, right? So if you, I'm not going to show it on stream, but I'm pretty sure I might have sent you instructions on Telegram. I think I sent instructions to a lot of people on Telegram that did actually get that indicator. But it basically tells us when the historical volatility percentile is really low, that basically tells us that we are looking for a big move for Bitcoin. I have checked it already this morning. It's not really that low at this point in time. It was low like a couple of days ago, before we did see before, I think it was like yesterday, right? It was fairly low, and we did see quite a big dump coming through from that. But it's still not really that high. So so we can be waiting for that to basically trickle down. If we are ranging, then it probably will be trickling down again, and then basically it predicts like the really, really big moves for Bitcoin. So yeah, it's quite an interesting one to be using there. So yeah, we will be using that in the future. I might bring it up actually. Probably don't know what I'm on about if you've got it all up. Should I just bring it up quickly? Yeah, be this one. Yeah, so as you can see, let me what I was talking about there is this is the historical volatility percentile coming through. When this is really, really low, like down at zero, these like lines here, right? Let me get rid of everything else. And this is what you should be doing for your indicator here. You should go to your style, and you should go you should get rid of that. Keep HVP, keep HVP SMA, and then turn off literally everything else, right? Turn off literally everything else, and then you can see that we are left with this, right? I know quite a few of you do have this indicator, because I did give you like a month of it for free, basically. So as you can see, when we do see this get really, really low, it does basically indicate some sort of big move there for Bitcoin, right? So as you can see here, very, very low coming down here. And I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, very, very low coming down here. And then obviously humongous big pump up for Bitcoin there. Pretty crazy stuff indeed. So we see if we can find another example. Really, really low coming through here as well. Then massive move to the upside, right? And this is not a lagging indicator. It's very, very, very good. And I do check this literally like every other day, right? So because sometimes it does take a while for it to basically get to that low point. As you can see, it does take quite a long time. So as you can see here, very, very, very low, bang, very, very strong uptrend, literally from like around Dogecoin. Brilliant, amazing. It does work across literally multiple assets there, guys. So yeah, you can see here, very, very low again on Bitcoin, banging it up, very, very strong indeed. I can't believe I just did that on Dogecoin, right? Still works, right? It still works. I'm not wrong there. Because it basically plots out the asset. So as you can see here, very, very low here on the HVP. Let me bring that up again. As you can see, very, very, very low here. The lower it is, the better it is. As you can see from there, bang, massive move to the upside, right? If you guys did wanna trial out this indicator, just drop me a message on Telegram, and I'll give you like a month or a week to basically just have a little play, right? So yeah, that's not a problem. I'll do that for free as well, guys. It's absolutely fine. Should we do a giveaway? Do you guys want a week on the Wob Machine? Do you want a week on the Wob Machine? Which is obviously this pretty colorful indicator coming through there. It's very, very good for the people that don't have the premium TradingView membership, right? Let me carry on with BTC. Actually, let's do a giveaway. I want a number between 1 and 20, guys. Put a number between 1 and 20 in the chat if you do want to win 1 week on the Wob Machine. And then we'll carry on with the BTC analysis. 1 and 20. 1 and 20. Between 1 and 20, not the numbers 1 and 20. Yeah, to be honest, I do like that idea, Phoenix. Pick a fruit for the giveaway. I need the premium mentorship. Anyone gonna get it? Hadra Salim coming through saying, hello there. Nice to see you on the stream there, man. I think the stream's like lagged. So, so yeah, if you want to guess the number, just he's saying it's 10. Well done, Phoenix. Amazing stuff, man. Yeah, Hadra Salim, drop me a message, my good sir, on Telegram. And yeah, drop me a message on Telegram, and I'll get you added to the Wob Machine for a week so you can try that out. Simon, 8 plus 2. 21. Anyway, let's have a little look at BTC on the longer term time frame. Because we were just talking about the Fibonacci retracement up to 45k. We were pretty certain on that yesterday, considering the state of the uptrend here on the shorter term time frame, the invalidation of lower highs here. But from there, we just got absolutely slammed to the floor. We were literally like we were $500 away. Hadra Salim doesn't want the indicator, so if anyone else wants, it's Lethal Mind if you want it, bro. Come and get it. Come and get it, man. Come and try it out. Just drop me a message on Telegram. And yeah, so as you can see here, we were looking for 45k. We didn't quite get it, unfortunately. Can we keep it English in the chat, please, guys? I'd like to be able to read what you're saying. Obviously, it's not a problem, but yeah, it's nice for everyone else, right? Lauren's saying, don't forget to smash that like button while Chester kindly checks our coins. I do appreciate the likes coming through, guys. And it is a nice chill Friday stream. And once I've probably got like another 5 minutes of this BTC update, and then we're going to be getting straight into your altcoins, guys. So get ready for your altcoins, because I'm ready to do some TA for you. Because we've got some altcoins that are performing quite well today, and that's why I did have my other chart on Doge, because I did want to touch on that fairly quickly. Because Doge seems to be going to the goddamn moon, right? I think Elon doing his madness yet again, right? I meant to ask if I needed the premium memberships to use the Wob Machine on TradingView. No, you don't. No, you don't, mate. I don't think you do. No. You just need to go to invite only scripts, which is up on this indicators and strategies. Invite only scripts, and it'll basically the indicator that I've got here will basically be added to your chart if you add it there. And yeah, basically it's good for someone who doesn't have the premium membership, because it contains so many different indicators, right? So many different things in one, so much information, and it classes as one indicator. So you can use it, and it basically gives you so much information, whereas like having like a 20 or 30 indicators, like on like 10 or 20 on the chart, it's like it's quite a lot, right? It's quite a lot. So so you need obviously the the big dog membership for that, right? But yeah, 45K, this is what we were looking for the Fibonacci retracement. Didn't quite get there, unfortunately. As you can see, volume profile, visible range. This is the area to be looking to bounce here. If we lose this zone, then obviously 41 is definitely on the cards there. Overall there, guys, it is going to be a lower high at this time, which is obviously still bearish. It is still bearish in this trend here. We didn't quite get the Fibonacci retracement here, so there is an inclination that we could actually still come up to 45K there and have continuation down. If we don't, I really, really would expect $40,000 to be tested again here. Interesting stuff, because we do have a filthy, dirty, unlikely, not unlikely, but just a horrible, dirty death cross coming through there. That's coming through over the next. It's probably going to come through over the weekend, right? Tomorrow, we could see some insane, crazy price action to the downside, or it could be counter traded like hell to the upside, right? So just be cautious, be ready, and yeah, the death cross is it's called the death cross for a reason, right? We haven't really seen these play out like drastically recently. As you can see, we did have a golden cross coming through there, nice bit of pump to the upside, and then a humongous dump there. We had a death cross there coming through there, and it wasn't like the worst thing in the world, but it was quite a lot of strong downwards momentum there, around $4 or 5,000 or so to the downside. So yeah, just be prepared. Death cross doesn't essentially mean that we're going to fall to the goddamn floor, but it does mean there is going to be some price action coming through there, which is definitely something to be expected here, right? It's Friday. I'm going to be chilling. Just going crazy again. Yeah, that's pretty much what I would say about BTC coming through there. We didn't quite get that trend line that we were looking for on the RSI, right? We were looking for this trend line coming through there. We did actually find the parallel to that, if that is going to work. A little copy and paste job. Nope, it's not going to work. As you can see, we do have the parallel to that, guys, and that is getting resistance off this zone here. And as you can see, pretty strong resistance there. It doesn't tell us that we can't actually come up again, but it is telling us there is going to be another point to be looking out for there, and that's going to be something along the lines of this, guys, for the future, for the future upwards momentum that we could be expecting here, right? So yeah, just be prepared for that. It is on the daily, guys. It's probably not going to happen overnight, but yeah, we are still dangerously close to that, right? So yeah, I would be looking at that. Stochastic RSI, where are you, my friend? You're on the way up. You're on the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm on the way up. And to be honest, it hasn't really curled over that much considering yesterday's dumpage. So that is quite interesting. It's really, really quite interesting there, because it could be indicating a bit more upwards momentum there. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that does actually play out there. Let's call it a day for Bitcoin, right? Last time I had no idea how to activate it. No worries, man. No worries. Yeah, so let's do altcoin requests, guys. Fear and greed index, let's have a look at that. Down at 21 still. Everyone's really goddamn scared. And this is where we can be making our money, guys, because the lower that this is, the less chance it's going to get manipulated, because the whales wanted to go to really, really greedy levels there. And then and only then will they be well, not and only then, they do it all the time, but yeah, there's more chance of them like throwing the price around when it's really, really greedy, because they know they're going to liquidate 10 times more people. So yeah, it's a tactic that they use there. So yeah, it's nice to be scalping these markets. We know we've got a little bit more stability in the markets when we are really, really low here, because we're the more experienced traders here. We're going to be making the money even though everyone's extremely fearful, right? Bitcoin dominance. Interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff here. As you can see, we've got this 40% sort of mark coming through there. The candle body close that we were originally going on for this trend line was around this 40% sort of area there. Very interesting space to be using, but you can see we are testing it. We are wicking it. We are Sam with Wiki from Transformers here. It's really quite aggressive price action here. So what I want to do, what I really, really, really want to do is create some sort of box area coming through here, because this is the area that we are scurrying around. We've got a little bit of ranging happening in here, testing it continuously, but we are still finding support here. So this basically tells us the area that we want to really be losing now is 39%. If we lose 39% and have the continuation of this downtrend, guys, expect your altcoins to start mooning, right? Expect the altcoins to really start their run up and having a nice bit of progression. In terms of altcoins that are performing well today, we have got We've got Dogecoin doing well. SHIB is doing well as well. We've got ADA. We've got DOT. We've got what else have we got? We've got Ethereum Classic doing well. As spoken about yesterday. We've got KSM hidden in the cracks there. KSM been waiting to explode. Around 6.5% up for KSM. Guys, KSM is definitely one to watch. If you haven't looked at KSM, they've got their own blockchain. They've got really their supply is like insanely low as well. That's why they're like $283 a coin. But I do think they've got serious potential, right? As well as XMR, Monero, guys. Keep that in your back pocket for the future, because Monero, KSM, I've got big monies on those ones to do well for the future, right? So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. I'm gonna pop to the loo quickly. And then we're going to go straight into a bit more TA, guys. We're going to go straight into a bit more TA, but I will be right back in a second. But yeah, while I'm gone, guys, smash your altcoin request in the chat, and everyone's saying Obi-Wan Kenobi today. Yeah, smash your altcoin request in the chat, guys, and I'm just going to start working through that list as soon as I get back, right? So yeah, bear with me. I won't be 2 seconds. Too much tea. Pew, 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 pew. I'm back. What are you saying? We all good? Yeah, nice to see you guys smashing the altcoin request in the chat. And let me have a sip of the water, and we will carry it on. Might take the hood down for the remainder of the stream, right? But it is still going to be a chilled show. Relax. Sort the hairline out. God, it is quite cold. Quite cold, man. Oh, Jim is killing me at the moment, I must say. Now, first altcoin that I can see coming through on the chat, jumping out, is going to be a bit of Matic for Slothbag. I'm going to talk about Dogecoin quickly, just because Dogecoin has been obviously doing this, right? Let's just have a little look at this. Would you look at that? Insane price movement to the upside right now. We need to take a step back, guys, because Elon has said you can now buy Tesla merch. I think it is Tesla merch with Dogecoin, right? Which is obviously very, very progressive for Dogecoin. He did tweet this, and this is why we are seeing Dogecoin basically moon here. So there is going to be a lot of FOMO in the markets right now. Usually after seeing it pump up so like aggressively here, we would expect quite significant pullbacks. Now we are seeing over the last 4 hours the undecided sort of candle here. We are literally near enough at entry after banging it all the way up to 20 cents there, and all the way back down to 19 cents, 13. God. Couldn't control that yawn. That's a big one. God, I had a cup of tea as well. What's going on, man? So yeah, as you can see, this is a very undecided candle at this time. So it's going to be very interesting to see how we do actually, how this does actually plan out, because we are on the lower term time frames actually setting higher lows here with a nice confident uptrend here, but we have got a lower high to really get over here. I would be targeting 20 cents and 50, 20 cents 50. That's going to be the area to be looking out for there. If we can get above that, amazing. We want to see a nice higher low above that, and then continuation to the upside would be from there. But please be aware, guys, we have seen insane price action to the upside. We did see 21 get hit here, so anything that we do, even if we do get above this lower high, it is going to be forming a lower high if we actually get rejection from there. So it's still going to be slightly bearish here. Let's look at the 5-minute chart, because this just shows the example of how what has happened here with Doge, like since Elon tweeted, right? Absolutely insane price action in the space of literally like that's 5 minutes. This is 3 minutes. This is it 1 minute? Yeah, look at this. This is just absolutely insane price action within 1 minute, guys. Banging it up like this is really not healthy for a chart to be doing this, right? 8.5% in literally a minute there. So yeah, really quite quite bad. So maybe someone could build a bot with the instructions to buy Dogecoin every time that Elon tweets using the word Doge. Don't know if that can be done, but that would be, I would say, fairly profitable, right? if you did like a 8% take profit or 10% take profit every time that you did tweet like that could be something that could work, right? But yeah, anyway. Just brainstorming, right? But yeah, let's move off from Dogecoin. I just want to say, guys, please be aware. You're probably going to see some pullbacks coming through here. You have been trending up for quite a while here. I do think Doge is going to do very well in the future, just because Elon has put his team behind it, and he is a very successful entrepreneur. So yeah, it's only natural for this project to do well. I'm not the biggest fan of this project, but now Elon is behind it, and he's put one of his top officials behind it in terms of like an entrepreneur and stuff like that. I think it should do well, because if you think about it from a marketing perspective, it's already had all the marketing done. It's not really got a use case at this time, but it's basically a business that sat there with $1 billion of market cap and no use case. And one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world has now put one of his senior officials like behind in the team of it. It's naturally it's going to do well. There's going to be a strong use case for this in the future. So yeah, I would expect very good things for Doge coming through there. SHIB on the other hand, I'm joking, Lauren. I'm not going to go into SHIB. But yeah, I might do a little SHIB TA fairly soon. Let's look at Matic for Slothbag coming through. Coming through there. I always say coming through, don't I? Coming through. What are these yawns about today? Friday, I guess. It's been a fairly long week. Did everybody have a good week? Wolf of Wall Street quotes there. For Matic, this is the sort of scenario we are looking for here. We've got big moves here on the macro here, the daily, guys. Obviously, upward sloping parallel channel here, or rising wedge. You choose. It's still two bearish chart patterns, right? And obviously that is going to be meaning breaks to the downside, right? If that does happen, then there's 36% here on the table for us to take. You know why we're here. We're here to make money. This is going to be a juicy long-term position that we are going to be looking at here. And obviously it is a short position, so that is obviously very good. Very good for funding rates and stuff like that. These yawns are bad. This is not good. This is not good. Got any sweets or anything to give me like a sugar boost? Just trying to find something. But yeah, Matic overall looks fairly bullish in this uptrend, and if it does keep respecting this level of support coming through here, as we are seeing multiple levels of respect here, looking pretty goddamn good, I must say. Looking pretty goddamn good. I would say things to be looking out for there is obviously going to be the break to the downside there, because if we are going to break to the downside, we need to basically be cautious and be ready for some take profits, right? Staggering those as we go. As you can see from here, we have seen quite a lot of progression to the upside over the last, what, three days ago. We saw a massive pump for Matic there. That's probably why we are seeing a pullback. But that does instigate that we are seeing bullish momentum coming through there. I would be looking for a higher low to be set today. And then hopefully some bullish momentum over the weekend. That's what we could be looking for there for Matic. If that is going to happen there, guys, I would be looking at price targets for around $2.60. So that's what I really would be looking for there. And that is in a very, very, very crucial previous all-time high sort of area there as well. And we probably will find some sort of resistance at $2.40 there. Oh, look. We have. That's why we are pulling back, right? My mistake. So yeah, this is probably why we are pulling back here. Previous all-time high candle body close, and obviously previous lower high there as well. So yeah, hopefully we can get over that and see the bullish momentum to continue. But yeah, what I want to see is a higher low, preferably at the 55, and then bullish momentum over the weekend. Now, what else? Let's look at the short-term time frame. What have we got coming through here? We do have quite a strong, I would say quite a strong trend line coming down from this area here. Definitely a point to be looking out for there. And also, yeah, also this could be a potential position. Ooh. Potential position to the downside. We have just broken lows as well. If we are looking for a bit of a move here, guys, this could be nice. Obviously, it is a bit of a bull flag, guys, because you've obviously got an uptrend and then a falling parallel channel, right? Bit of a bull flag there, and we are still in this fairly prominent trap zone here as well, which is looking something along the lines of this, guys. So we are in this trap zone here, so we could easily bounce here, guys. We could easily bounce here for Matic. If we don't, and we do see continuation to the downside, I don't know what's happening with Bitcoin at this point in time, down at 42,000. Is that getting really volatile right now? Yes, it is. Would you look at that? As you can see there, this would be would be a short position here, but once again, I'm on stream, and yeah, not good. But yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there, as we are losing this Fibonacci line coming through here on the 4 hour as well. I think it's confirmation now we can kind of basically get rid of that inverted head and shoulders there, because that doesn't look like it's going to be playing out there. But this is going to be a huge interesting moment here for Bitcoin, because if we do get a candle body close in terms of the 4 hour below this area, we know what's going to happen, right? It's going to be really, really quite blood on the streets. So yeah, just be prepared for that, guys. It is looking fairly bearish right now for a retracement. Matic is preferably dumping right now, and this is going to be the move for Matic if Bitcoin does actually take a leg down here. Matic is probably most definitely going to be coming down to $2.10 there. So in terms of percentages for this is what we are going to be looking for here, around a 6% drop to the downside here for Matic. So yeah, looking quite rough here. It's looking like it's pretty much looking like it's going to go down there right now, guys. We are seeing lower highs being set. We're seeing higher lows getting validated here. Target point for the next higher low in terms of take profits for this position, what I would be looking for here, first take profit here, banging it on the cards, I would probably say it is going to be something along the lines of this, just to be safe, $2.18 there. From there, I want to bang in another one around that area there. As you can see, heavy resistance, and also consolidatory period along there, $2.15. That's going to be the second take profit. Maybe you want to get another one in there. If you want to, that's the one I would be going for there. And past that, I would be looking for something along the lines of that for a level of support. As you can see, a lot of candle body closes along this area here. A lot of support coming through, and that's going to be the completion of the measure move, guys. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how that does play out. Maybe if you want to bang another take profit in there, if you are looking a bit scared, right, that's another one that I would be looking for there. But yeah, riding that wave all the way down to 6% there. What you really want to be waiting on here is going to be this hourly candle close, right? This hourly candle close is going to be very crucial, because obviously you can see here we are seeing a buyback, right? We're seeing a buyback. So what you want to do, you want to start jumping down to the shorter term time frames and basically see how this is reacting. Look, we got a volume weighted ATR band coming through on the 15-minute. We know what this bad boy does. If we're not breaking this to the lower side here, then we're not going to be trending down here, guys. We're not going to be trending down. So yeah, this is going to be interesting to see. As you can see, respect. If we break it, amazing stuff. Momentum to the downside, right? You can see momentum to the downside if we do break this volume weighted ATR band. But if we don't, the support is actually very strong indeed. So please be aware. Please be advised. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Please go do your own research here. But yeah, Matic position to the downside, not looking too shabby at all here. I'm going to start trading on stream, I think. Yeah, I'm going to start, maybe I'll start paper trading on stream. That'd be quite cool. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. And we'll just see how those plan out, right? Maybe I'll do like a trading thing. trading challenge or something. But yeah, that's what I would be looking out there for Matic. And to be honest, the hourly candle body close is not looking that great for that volume weighted ATR band on the 15-minute, right? We would really need a candle body close below that to really signify some really strong downward momentum. And to be honest, we're pretty much getting that now. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that does plan out. But yeah, definitely something to be looking at today, guys. Is going to be it's going to be Matic. Look at that. Would you look at that? That's going to be one to be looking at. But yeah, BTC is dumping right now. Definitely decaf tea. Someone is pranking you. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be decaf tea, right? Oh, really? It was a fake account pumping Doge. That's hilarious. Yeah, so I posted something in the Telegram the other day, and it was basically saying someone went into the code on the Tesla website, and it basically says that Doge is accepted as payment. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that. Drop my magnet. It is going to see how that basically plans out in the future. Whether Elon is going to be announcing that, and yeah, how that's basically going to plan out, right? So yeah, let's carry on with some more requests because we've had a little look at Matic, and yeah, you can see we're getting that buyback fairly instantly. You can see it's just following BTC here, guys. So yeah, just be cautious. But we have seen that measure move be completed there from this trade coming down like so, right? It's just a nice clean example of this actually happening there. So nice, not too bad at all. It's not too bad at all. Let's have a little look at the chat. What have we got next? We've got WAXP for Simon. WAXP? Yeah. WAXP. I mean, everything's dumping right now. It's a humongous crypto crash. Black Swan event coming through. I mean, this doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad, but we are on the hourly. Doesn't look too bad for a reversal, right? But we are seeing resistance, clean resistance at this lower high, previous lower high of this downtrend, right? And we are setting lows here. We've got higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, invalidation, test of the higher low. Didn't quite break it here. We are currently testing it again. If we do break it, I would expect to come down a bit here and then see a retracement coming through and probably a lower high test here at around 40 cents there, and then probably continuation to the downside from there. But yeah, obviously if BTC is going to have dumpage coming down here, as we are seeing here, quite aggressive here on the hourly open to the downside here for BTC. Straight away you can see no actual wick to the downside on open. It's just seen instantly a crash. That does say people are playing with it on the hourly sort of open here, which is obviously showing a very, very bearish sign coming through. But where are we on the Fibonacci coming through there? Yeah, we've lost that fib line on the 4 hour, which is obviously very, very worrying there, because it does show that that this retracement that we actually did see yesterday at the 0.38 there, that is obviously, that's showing that is valid and for continuation to the downside here. So yeah, I would actually be fairly bearish on Bitcoin right now, guys, to come down and probably test this $41,000 level, right? Yeah, not looking too hot right now for Bitcoin, I must say. But yeah, interesting stuff there. We have lost that Fibonacci line. This bearish divergence is really coming in, hitting us hard here. RSI near enough vertical, falling off that cliff there. Near enough vertical coming down there. Quite interesting to see how low this will go before we see that buyback coming through there. As you can see, very, 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 it's very strong there. You guys are funny. Let's carry on. I was doing this for Simon, right? On the daily coming through, as you can see, we are still in this fairly strong downtrend, right? I mean, we are seeing a bit of a pullback, but on the macro here, Simon, we do have this highs being set, and then lower highs, lower lows, higher lows, but invalidation, new low gets set. So yeah, it is bearish here coming through there, and we are coming back to really this area coming through here, and that's basically the resistance that opens. So if we do actually see us come down here, I would expect 32.79 on the cards to be looking for there, Simon. Let's jump to LRC. Is that loop ring? LRC. Yeah, so as you can see, we got a Garn fan chart pattern coming through here, guys. This is a very, very good tool if there is multiple moving averages that you want to be drawing in here. Moving averages? Trend lines. You can see they are heavily respected in terms of supports and resistance. They're very, very good stuff indeed. Really gives you good sort of levels coming through there. As you can see, we are seeing heavy points of support coming through on this trend line. Yes, we are trending down here, but it's absolutely fine for us to be doing this, right? Because we know where we are. We've got the 200 EMA for a lovely bounce point for Loop Ring here. I mean, to be honest, I know Loop Ring did get a lot of FOMO in coming through at this point here, and that's why we are seeing this dreaded trend down. Dreaded downtrend. It's probably something along the lines of what Matic did when it retraced that 230% and then just trended down for a couple of months after that. So yeah, this is probably what we are seeing here for Loop Ring. But yeah, hopefully we can see a nice bounce on the 200 EMA there, and that is going to be, in terms of a price, around 1.34. And as I was saying, there is correlating very, very well with this Garn fan coming through as well there, guys. So yeah, not too bad. You can see that actually the support that we do get on the 200 EMA, this little purple bad boy here, coiled up moving average as well, massive move to the upside. And as you can see, support on the 200 EMA, resistance on the 200 EMA there. And yeah, not too bad, right? Not too bad, I would say. This is probably going to do well in the future, but right here, right now, we need to see some upwards momentum because we are seeing literally just downtrend after downtrend after downtrend, right? Really, really quite progressive moves to the downside there. So yeah, they've got some old TA there. Let's have a little look at the old TA just quickly to see how this did actually play out. As you can see, falling wedge, break to the upside, nice stuff. Tends to usually happen. Made a nice 2.6% there. As you can see, we've got a symmetrical triangle. Descending? Are you descending? Is that horizontal? It is horizontal. So yeah, we are a descending triangle, which is obviously bearish, guys. Breakout to the downside, 6.32% there. Not too shabby at all there. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of that TA now, just to show you that I have like chart patterns like this. Like let's go back. Chart patterns tend to usually, wedges and symmetrical triangles and stuff like that. They do tend to play out better with crypto than a lot of other assets. I have noticed that over the years of trading here, and that's primarily why I do like pattern trading and continuation patterns here for crypto. It's not the best for other assets like forex and commodities and stuff like that. Stocks is not too bad, but they're more like trend. They're more trend trading. So you're identifying the trend and then you're basically riding that trend, right? The same thing works with crypto, but I do find to chop between the two is a lot more likely because it's a lot more volatile in this space, right? So yeah, just keep that information under the hood for yourself. Let's have a look at what's next. We got FTM for Lethal Mind. I think we did Phantom yesterday, but let's have a little look, see what's good going on with Phantom. But Phantom. And we'll see Bybit doing their NFT launch for their marketplace today, which is going to be quite interesting. See how that goes. I think there's quite a few new companies coming out there. I do think the NFT space is like insanely crowded though. It's just I've got a few NFTs, but it's like it's nothing really like insane, right? This like is a very, very overcrowded space. It's a very, very overcrowded space, and NFTs don't really have a solid use case at this time. If people started producing them with like a use case, then they're gonna start doing well because people are gonna want the NFT for the use case, not so much the actual artwork that goes with it, which is going to be something obviously for the future. But at this point in time, I think it's just a very, very overcrowded space. Like I watched a video a few days ago, as I was saying on the stream. I watched a video a few days ago. I could literally go and make 10,000 NFTs in probably like 2 hours. Bring up a website, design a website on like a website builder, pay like $2,000 in marketing, and yeah, it's really quite easy to do, guys. It's really, really quite easy to do, is create an NFT company. So yeah, just try not to be fooled by NFTs without any use cases and stuff like that, because it's just a very, very crowded space out here, and you're probably just going to get wrecked, right? I see a lot of stuff on Instagram, and I get messages left, right, and center on Instagram about oh, buy this new NFT. These are going to be launching today, and it's just like, you're just gonna brick. Like you're not gonna be doing well. It's just like a brand new company trying to milk money off people minting them, right? Trying to just like carry on the hype, and it's obviously not going to be doing well for new investors. So yeah, just new people into the crypto space, right? So yeah, just be prepared and just be aware of that, guys. As you can see here, BTC, we are dumping coming through here. As you can see, this short position well, and so anyone to get involved with that, that is something that that is pretty goddamn good indeed. You would have made around a 1% there, not too bad. We were talking about the measure move down from this parallel channel yesterday. Did see that actually play out very strong indeed. But yeah, overall for BTC, I would expect lower prices. We are actually tanking off a cliff now. Should we jump back to Matic, because we were talking about a Matic position ever so quickly there. And we would have entered this, guys. So yeah, well done to anyone who did. Let's actually look. Let's look at the 15-minute. If we closed below the volume weighted ATR band. No, we didn't quite close below the volume weighted ATR band, guys. So yeah, I probably wouldn't have actually got involved with this. I probably would have waited until we actually came down below it, and maybe check the 5 minutes. So if we close below that. So yeah, I probably would have entered this around this sort of area here, and then probably rode that way down from there. But yeah, I would expect lower prices coming through there for this this position, right? And that's going to basically mean you would have hit literally like near enough 2 take profits already, and that's around 6%, right? And obviously I ran through that a minute ago, guys. So yeah, well done to anyone who did their own research and got involved with that. Obviously, BTC is dumping here, guys. In terms of price targets here, we have just lost the Fibonacci retracement 0.236 there, guys. So it is an inclination that we are probably going to be coming down to the next level there around 0 from that swing low that we have got it plotted in by. But first, we're probably going to hit quite a bit of resistance along the support, on the way at 41,600. We've got another area definitely around 40,659 as well. But yeah, considering we have lost this 0.236 area there, it's looking quite bearish here for Bitcoin, right? And obviously we do have that that very strong bearish divergence coming through here on the RSI, which is basically telling us that there's momentum to the downside as well there, guys. And 30 likes, unbelievable. If you could smash that thumbs up, does help me out tremendously in terms of the YouTube algorithms. And guys, I'm here every single day, Monday to Friday. Every single goddamn day, Monday to Friday, streaming, teaching your TA for free. It's amazing. I'm not here shilling you ads and like referral links 24/7. I'm not about that. I'm not here to waste your time. We're here to have a good time, and we're here to make money. It's as simple as that, right? Now, in terms of the Fibonacci retracement we were looking for here on the daily chart, didn't quite get there yesterday, unfortunately. We were looking for around that 45,000. Didn't quite get there, but we have seen basically strong rejection from the other Fibonacci retracement here on the shorter term time, the midterm time frame as well there, and that's why we are seeing that rejection coming through there. But yeah, let's go back to some altcoins, guys. Let's go back to some altcoins. Let's have a little look. We were doing Phantom, weren't we? Right, we're doing Phantom for Lethal Mind, but obviously everything started dumping off a cliff. Yeah, just gonna have some water, and then we're gonna carry on. Lovely, lovely, lovely water. Now, right here, right now, Phantom really doing quite well, I must say. Really quite impressed with Phantom recently. We are smashing through all-time highs. We are climbing, even though Bitcoin is being really fussy with its food. Bitcoin is sat at the dinner table at the moment, and it's not liking anything on the menu, and it's just sending everything back, right? We're getting a buy order, we're getting an order for food, and it's getting returned straight away. My steak's not cooked enough. My chips are undercooked. Dumpage, pure downtrend, right? That's basically what Bitcoin is doing right now. So for Phantom to actually be trending up and setting higher lows here, breaking through lower highs here, this is obviously bullish. It's looking really quite bullish. It's looking quite nice here. I would say target prices here around 3.17. You can see the resistance that we have found on this multiple times here. It's going to be the 4th test along this area. I really want to see us break this, right? I really want to see us break this, but let's just take a step back, because we have seen 3 really bullish days, right? 3 really bullish days. We've got 3 big blue candles coming through there. This is an indication for a reversal of the trend, so I could probably say we're probably going to come down to this 21 moving average around $2.49, and then take another try for this top side sort of area of resistance here. And we know, guys, we know this area of resistance. It's been tested like what? 4 times in terms of daily candles, but obviously we jump down to shorter term timeframes there. We know that it's going to be tested more times than that, right? Throughout the day. So it basically tells us the more times something gets tested like that, the more chance of upwards momentum, the more chance of it breaking. So let's have a little look at some sort of trade sort of scenario we could be profiting off if this does break to the upside, right? Because obviously it is going to be all-time highs. It is going to be quite a lengthy position to the upside because we are on the daily here. So so why the hell not are we not going to be profiting from this, right? So first things first, we're going to be drawing a trend line in like this, and obviously I'm drawing this out really quite wide just to show you guys a clean example here, because you can see also this horizontal here, very strong indeed. This is going to be creating an ascending triangle, guys. An ascending triangle is a continuation chart pattern, right? It's a continuation chart pattern to the upside. So it basically tells us when we do break here, guys, when we do break, there's going to be a move up. And this is where this is where the long position is going to be coming in here. This is going to be the measure move going on the most recent uptrend, not going greedy, guys. We're not going to be doing something along the lines of this, right? This is far too greedy, right? It's far too greedy. We don't do that. We do, we go on the most recent uptrend here. And sometimes if we are at the end of the ascending triangle, we're going to be doing like that. Really quite small. The less greedy, the better, right? There's more chance in it playing out. And yeah, use that as like a safety net to limit losses. But yeah, this is going to be the move up here, guys. And let me just brace you for a second. It's not going to be a small move. It's going to be quite a big move. It's going to be quite a nice move for Phantom, right? So this is definitely something to be looking out for there, because obviously, as I was saying, we've tested this area multiple times. So yeah, in terms of a nice move up here, we're looking for around... hold your breath, it's going to be 60.27% there. So really quite a nice move to the upside. Definitely a long position I'm going to be looking for here. What I want to see first is a lovely break of 3.17, $3.17 there. I want to see a break of that, and also depending on, yeah, to be honest, if we see a break from that and we get a nice candle body close, I will be entering along there, and my first take profit will be sat at the all-time high at around $8.14%, right? That's gonna be my first take profit point coming through there, and then I'm basically gonna be managing my positions on the shorter term time frames, managing those higher highs and those higher lows getting set right. The moment that we do see something along the lines of this, we see a lower high start to get invalidated by the price coming down there. That's an indication for a bearish sign, right? So what I would be doing for that, I'd be waiting for a pullback for the confirmed lower high here, and this is where I would be exiting that. We'll be taking profit out of that trade there if we are going to be on the macro massive uptrend coming through there. And you obviously know, guys, about the all-time highs. When you hit all-time highs, 80% of the time, this is crucial stuff, 80% of the time we retrace back. 80% of the time we retrace back to previous all-time highs. So if you are in an all-time high scenario and you're really like scared of missing out here, you're wanting to FOMO in, but you're trying to stop yourself, just take a step back and go, look, 80% of the time we come back. It's fine. Look at ADA, for example, right? That's up at $3. Now ADA is trading at literally like $1.24. It will come back, especially with crypto, right? It's insanely volatile. There will be more buying opportunities. So try and defeat that FOMO sort of mentality, right? I know it's not the easiest thing in the world, but once you get through that and you stick to your laws and stuff, you'll be making 10 times more money, right? But yeah, that's FTM sort of summed up there. Let me have a look at what is next coming through there. What have we got in the chat? I haven't really looked at the chat in a hot minute. Lauren says, don't forget to smash those likes. It's the good karma button. Yeah, amazing stuff there, Lauren. Do appreciate that. Patrick's saying SCRT is not crashing. So we have a look at SCRT. Secret network. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, we'll do that Binance chart, right? It's not crashing. It's actually pumping. Really quite nice. Really quite nice. I don't know anything about this coin, guys. But yeah, in terms of the fundamentals, as I said, I don't know anything. In terms of a nice uptrend, this is actually what we want to see here. This is really quite nice, actually. I would expect pullbacks coming through from here just because we are setting highs here. These highs are very strong. We are challenging highs continuously. We are setting higher lows continuously. Yes, we have invalidated a few of them, but then coming up, smashing through lower highs yet again. So it does invalidate that that bearish sort of momentum that we could have been looking through through the start of January. And to be honest, with the way BTC has been behaving there, it's absolutely fine for us to be doing this and then seeing that momentum to the upside. And you can see the level of respect. The level of respect that we have found here on the 200 EMA. Very nice for support there. Very good indeed. Now, what are we seeing? We're seeing it's actually a really comfortable uptrend here. We've got highs being set continuously. As I said a second ago, we are currently at a high. So what does this tell us to do? We're going to zoom out and we're going to be looking at the next crucial point of resistance, which is probably going to be an area around this area to the top side upside here, around $8.56 there. I would probably expect a pullback coming through from that, giving the average, the volume-weighted average true range a chance to really go up there as well, because you can see the respect that we do get on that. Fairly strong, right? So I would expect a pullback probably to the 10 simple here on the 4-hour, setting a higher low, and then momentum coming through again, challenging those highs, coming up to that $8.56 there. So yeah, overall, I would say really quite bullish here on Sequent Network here. Not too bad at all. Yeah. Pretty good, pretty good. In terms of like a day trade for this coin, I probably would be staying out of it right now, just because obviously we have seen insane progression to the upside. And this is the time that I haven't used it in a while. But this is that's quite a nice example here, guys. So I'm going to be using my Mount Everest. I'm going to be using a Mount Everest sort of analogy here, and we're going to be going for a bit of a base camp one, and the climbers are coming out, right? That's what we are going to be looking for there. So yeah, let's have a little look at this. As you can see, when we hit this parabolic motion coming up like so, guys, you can see we're trying to climb Mount Everest, right? This is this analogy, right? We're trying to climb Mount Everest, the biggest mountain in the world. When we see parabolic motion coming through like this, it's not healthy. It's not healthy in a chart unless we get to base camp 1 and we have a rest and we get some food. And when I say rest and get some food, it means consolidate, guys. We're looking to consolidate on base camp 1 here for Mount Everest, and then we can take another leg up to base camp 2. And this is just perfect example here of what has actually happened. We've consolidated at base camp 1, we've seen another leg up, and now where are we? We're at base camp 2. Now this is where climbers give up. They're tired. They've had enough. And this is where we could see the price retrace quite rapidly here after seeing these parabolic motions coming through like so. If we don't, we need to consolidate for a bit here, give the volume-weighted average true range a chance to come up, and then we could see another Mount Everest peak get reached here. And that's going to be amazing if that does happen there, guys. So yeah, that's just a nice little analogy for you for the health of a chart that we are looking for. So parabolic motion, base camp 1, parabolic motion, base camp 2, parabolic motion, mountain peak, right? That's sort of the analogy that we are using here for confirmation for us to be having the continuation to the upside, right? But yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad for Sequent Network, I would say. The Donner family is fine with going straight up with Mount Everest. Thank you. God bless you, Chester. Not a problem, man. Thoughts on Block, Chester? Says Hadra Salim. Blocktopia, my good sir. It's obviously a very strong contender in the meta space. I'm sure you guys have seen the website. It's a pretty cool website. I might bring that up actually and let you guys see it if you haven't seen it. Yeah, Blocktopia, it's a very, very cool concept. It's basically like a metaverse, right? But what I want to see here, let me just bring this up. I want to bring this up on another screen. As you can see here, guys, this is going to be basically what it is. So yeah, let's just watch this for a second. Should get rid of my video. Yeah, so as you can see, guys, this is obviously it looks very, very cool. They've got a lot of sponsors coming through here. It's basically a metaverse all in one place. Like it's quite a cool thing that they've got going on. They've got a lot of the design pretty much done already, whereas Meta is quite a step behind in terms of Facebook, right? But what I'm thinking here, my opinion on this, as we were just discussing, as you did ask me, Hadra, it's basically that this could actually be invalidated in itself, which is kind of worrying, depending on how this can be linked up to Meta. Because Meta is going to be like Oasis from Ready Player One, right? And that basically means that you can have different worlds, different planets and stuff like that. If they're going to be allowing companies like this to have their own planet, then yeah, this will do very, very well indeed. It will do very, very well indeed. But if they don't do that, guys, then it could actually get overtaken in the space and basically become next to nil. So that's obviously not what we want there. But yeah, overall, in terms of a chart here for Blocktopia, it has been doing fairly well recently, but actually, no, it hasn't. I don't know why I said that. Just from memory, I thought it had. But yeah, overall, it's actually been doing fairly badly here, which is quite surprising, actually, considering it's not really been about that long on KuCoin either. So yeah, we're still quite a long way away for actually seeing any sort of progression here. Overall, though, we are still in a downtrend, guys. We're still setting lows after lows after lows, invalidating higher low here. Lower highs being set really, really quite aggressively here. Let's move off again. I mean, I haven't actually played this game. I don't know if you can play it or anything like that yet, but but yeah, it's definitely definitely a strong downtrend, I would say here. I think I had a lot of hype at the start. I mean, you saw the website. I showed you the website on the stream, guys. That video in itself, it sells the whole company. It looks absolutely unreal. Doge is actually taking a retracement down to around 18 cents now. So well done to anyone who didn't FOMO into that. you're in a safe space now. But I want to say about Blocktopia here, guys. It could be an accumulation phase, but I think we are still in this downtrend. It's still really quite rough. I mean, even if you are looking to get in here, I want to see some sort of confirmation, right? When I say confirmation, I want to see some nice confirmed uptrend basically taking fruition here, guys. That's what I really want, and that's obviously not going to be breaking this low here. We want to be setting a higher low, continuation, breaking lower highs, another higher low from here, smashing through the 200 EMA, probably challenging that and going up from there, and then really challenging this this area of lower highs as well there. So yeah, overall chart wise, really quite awful. Website, unreal. Let's look at the chat. I think that disappeared as I started doing some other stuff. And Anthony says BTC acting sus. I agree. Scurrying around, right? Yeah, it's still setting lows in terms of this trend here on the micro. So yeah, I mean, it's bad, right? It's bad, and we have seen us break this Fibonacci here. But it's going to be interesting to see how this closes on the 4 hour, right? Because if we do see a buyback coming through here on the 4 hour for Bitcoin here, and we do close above the 0.23, I would actually expect some momentum to the upside, right? But in order for that to happen, I'm talking, it's just dumping off a cliff, right? In order for that to happen, we do need to actually get above and clear 42,333 in the next 35 minutes. Is it impossible? No, it's Bitcoin. But is it likely? Probably not. You can see this downtrend here on the micro. It's forming really quite strong base camp jumps from the Grand Canyon there, really quite strong. Then climbing back up and then jumping off a cliff yet again. So yeah, not the best scenario here for Bitcoin. Obviously, it is pulling down. It is pulling down a lot of the other altcoins as well. Contenders, as we did see Doge doing fairly badly now. Not fairly badly. I mean, it's up 10% for the day, so not too bad. But yeah, let's have a look at another coin coming through there. We've got basketballs in the chat. Nice to see on the stream there, man. Axie was $2. Do you think it will come back? I think Axie's been dumping off a cliff, right? See, unfortunately, this has... it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one because people have obviously been paying quite a lot to buy into this game and start earning Axie through playing it. But now they're realizing when crypto starts trending down that even if you're earning money through staking coins in or playing the game in the NFT game, right? You're going to be you're still going to be losing value. You're still going to be losing value on your coins. So you're better off, in a sense, selling them when it is in a downtrend and then buying them back, buying entry to the game at a lower price in the future. And that's basically what is happening here. And we are seeing this downtrend really come in quite strong, come in quite aggressively. We have seen actually retrace from all-time highs from there, currently down around 56%. They nearly got down to around 60% there. So yeah, really quite aggressive, really quite bad here. Not the hottest thing in the world, and it's going to be interesting to see how this does stable out and how Axie as a company are going to try and fix this, right? They're going to need to bring out some sort of incentive to keep people in the game. For me personally, I don't play Axie Infinity, so I don't really know that much about it. But that's sort of my my opinion on NFT space, and that's sort of the games at the moment, right? They are only profitable really if we're trending up, right? If we're trending down in terms of BTC and stuff like that, then people they're not going to be playing them. They're not going to be playing them because yes, they're going to be earning coins, but the value of those coins is just going to be depreciating with the trend of crypto, right? So yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem at this point in time, right? It's good if you're trending up, but it's even worse if you're trending down, right? Secret Network is the next Luna, according to Patrick. Interesting, man. I'll have to do some research on Secret Network because I'm going to write that down because it does, in terms of a chart, it really doesn't look bad. Like, it looks really quite good in terms of a chart. So yeah, I would, and especially in a market like this, right? So yeah, it's definitely one to be looking at. So yeah, I do appreciate you you talking about that, Patrick. I think you said that I was hating on it before, but I wasn't. Don't know anything about it, my good sir. Yeah, let's have a little look at the chat coming through. Been watching a lot of blue chip Cardano NFTs. Interesting. I also like Satan Arena Gaming Metaverse seems to be a real money maker. Yeah, that is going to take off. I really, really think it is. It is also all depending on crypto again. Like we are seeing this trending down, and it's going to be this is sort of the gray area at the moment where it is all kind of sat on the fence really, because if obviously we are seeing NFT games at this point in time not in the metaverse like tanking, but then comes into the factor, is the game fun enough to play and you not worry about the money, right? Because I know a lot of people, they sit and they game literally 8 to 9 hours a day and they don't get paid. They don't, because they enjoy it. They have fun. They're not going to worry if the markets are trending down and they're earning. They're not going to worry about the value of it because they're going to be doing it for free anyway. So the game needs to be good enough for them to play and actually get that enjoyment coming through there. I just kind of have a bit more structure to these games, because what we are finding and what I have found about playing some of these NFT games, there's like it's just a bit limited in what you can do, and it gets a bit like repetitive and a bit boring, right? A bit boring, especially if you wanna capitalize on an audience and you want them to be spending 8 hours a day playing your game. You need to give them more than 10 things to do on the game, right? You need a full campaign. You need really like good qualities in the game for them to really actually want to play it, especially when the markets are trending down as well. So yeah, that's a factor that these companies really do need to take into consideration and pull their finger at, right? Basketball says huge buy orders at 39,600. This is a good indication we'll come back and sweep those areas. If you look at BTC again at 39,600. Let's go to the long term for that. Yep, I agree. Look at that. For a bounce, would you look at that? There's definitely going to be a bounce point around that sort of area. You can see volume profile visible range is strong as well. This is definitely going to be an area to be looking out for there, fighting flies. But yeah, definitely an area. If we do lose that the swing low of this Fibonacci retracement here, obviously it is going to be bad. It is going to be really, really quite bad, as we will need to be editing our TA from there, right? Yeah, overall for BTC, yeah, quite bearish right now, as we are seeing the price slowly cascade down. Should we do some more requests, guys? So yeah, let's smash your altcoin requests in the chat, and I'll get to them. Just keep spamming them, guys. Spam your altcoins in the chat. Mods, we're not going to do the 3 spam rule anymore. Not for now. If you guys want to spam the chat, you spam that chat. Actually helps the stream if you spam the chat, right? So yeah, if you want to go do that, you can do that. Your permission is granted. Get those altcoins in the chat. HNT, I'm not sure what coin this is, maybe Hint. But yeah, so far on the daily, it doesn't really look bad at all. I would say higher highs being set continuously. You've got higher lows here. Obviously, this is the May sort of area. The respect is really being claimed here. Really, really quite good. Not too bad at all. And you can see from there, we have actually had very, very strong uptrends and higher lows being set, strong uptrend, higher low be set, strong uptrend, potentially higher low being set where we are now. That's sort of the area that we are looking for there for a higher low. I would say, unfortunately, obviously from this high, guys, we do have lower highs, right? We do have lower highs, and we are trying to get there to challenge them. If we can challenge them and break them to the upside and then set a nice strong higher low there, then we are going to be seeing obviously a new high get challenged there, and it is going to be very, very bullish indeed. Overall, I would say on the macro here, it is quite a bullish coin here, but obviously we are taking a bit of a leg down due to BTC. What I would expect if BTC does start trending down again, and we do see these areas around that 40k 41k get tapped again, I would probably expect this asset to come down to at least the 200 EMA around $27.40 there. So yeah, that's what I would be looking for a bounce there, hopefully, if you can get there. But yeah, overall I would say it is actually doing very, very well. It is fairly bullish here. Is seeing these buying cycles coming through quite aggressively, whether that is FOMO. As I said, I don't really know that much about the coin, but yeah, overall these buying cycles are really, really quite strong. They last for a considerable amount of time, like a month or so. So yeah, really, really really quite nice, I would say, for HNT. Let's jump down to the shorter term time frame and see what's good coming through there. We're fairly ranging right now. We're fairly ranging. Obviously, we have seen the lower high getting validated there from this uptrend there. Pretty much happened on most charts, but this is actually quite an aggressive downtrend, actually. Yeah, interesting. I would say, as I said, bounce point around 28.95 for volume weighted ATR band there. Not too bad. Let's have a look at the chat. Let's have a look at the chat. Yeah, you guys did spam. Nice. I like it. Chris. Let's do Casper for crisp. Crisp. Chris. Sorry, man. Is it Casper? I don't know. But we're going to do it on a Huobi. That's how you say it. They actually contacted me for like a collaboration for me to like shill their exchange on my stream and stuff. And I was like, nope, it's not happening, man. It's not happening. As you can see, I'm not here shilling you altcoins 24/7. Well, not altcoins, but I do like to show you guys an altcoin here and there. It's quite fun, educating people on different altcoins and stuff like that. I quite enjoy that. If I'm going to be getting in 10x, I want to be showing you guys a 10x that you could potentially get into, right? But in terms of shilling exchanges and stuff like that, no, I'm not here to waste your time. You guys are trading already. You guys have got your exchanges. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. If you're looking for new exchanges, there is links in the description. It's there. But I'm not here telling you about it every 5 minutes, right? But yeah, let's look at CSPR. Unfortunately, we do have a rising wedge for this, and this is obviously going to be a bit of a filthy measure move to the downside, right? Is this achievable? Probably not, right? This is obviously a very new coin. We are in the mix of a break to the downside here. We have lost a very, very crucial point. This is going to be the measure move down. It is going to be on a logarithmic chart, so probably more realistic is going to be probably something along the lines of this, guys, and that's going to be around 8 cents coming through there. So yeah, that's the momentum of the downside if we do break out of this range. And that does make me want to jump down to the 4 hour just because you can see we're actually sat in this range really quite aggressively here, guys, bouncing quite nicely, I would say. Actually, it's not too bad. I would say it's not too bad. I think I jumped the gun a little bit there. But yeah, as you can see, this is the range that it's playing in. You can see the bounces continuously. You can see the levels of support on this lower side. Very, very, very strong indeed. Testing this literally like over 10 times there. Quite aggressive. To the upside, we have seen momentum for resistance really play out quite strong as well. So that basically tells us that there is downward selling momentum coming through there. I don't know why my music stopped. But yeah, there is downward selling momentum coming through that. Now, if we are going to break to the downside here, out of this range, guys, we need to be prepared. We need to be prepared for a move, for a potential short. I don't know if you guys can short this on this exchange, but yeah, this is the short position to the downside that you could be looking for around a 17.15% drop, right? As you can see, we are still in a downtrend, guys. It is still bearish. So yeah, it's not the hottest stock right now. But yeah, for a little 17% drop, it's really not too bad. If you can profit from that and use this as a buying target, then it's a win at the end of the day, right? I'm going to do SHIB, and then I'm going to be calling it a day, guys. Done for an hour and 37 minutes today. Pretty tired now, as you can see, probably by me yawning. But yeah, probably going to go get some lunch in a second. Very nice. Now, SHIB. Been trending down for a very long time now, guys. Very long time. Obviously, all-time high is 8849. Currently trading at 3057. Let's look at a percentage from the all-time high to where we are now. 65% down. Not great. Granted, not great. But it's a big but in here. It's a big but. There is a measure move up, guys. There is a measure move up out of this, I guess, bear flag, out of this, I guess, falling wedge, right? Out of this falling wedge, there is a measure move up. There is, unfortunately, moving averages currently sat in the way. The move up is around 35% there. I do really want to see some congruent candle body closes, and to be honest, I really want to kind of be getting over these moving averages first, because you can see these moving averages, they're really quite far apart, guys. The further these moving averages are apart, it basically tells you the strength of the trend. This is actually telling us that is strong selling momentum to the downside right now. So this is probably why we're not breaking, even though Doge is going mooning. But yeah, this is going to be the move to the upside for SHIB for the future there. Price prediction for that is probably going to be up to around 4237, right? Around 35% to the upside, right? But is this real life? Is this just fantasy? Chester equals SHIB whale. I still don't own any SHIB. I still don't own any. Literally none. Literally none. And I don't plan on owning any, really. I really don't. I think I might own, to be honest, I tell a lie. That was a lie. I own a little bit, I think, just through, because someone used my referral link, right? And then they bought SHIB, and then I got like a 0.01% of their trade or something like that, right? So I think I own a little tiny bit of SHIB, maybe like 3 or 4 SHIB or something, which obviously in the grand scheme of things compared to their supply is just absolutely terrible, right? Patrick says, I will be back for you next show to see what your secret network research reveals. Thank you, Mr. Chester. Not a problem, Patrick. It's a pleasure having you here, my good sir. And I will be back streaming for you on Monday, because obviously it's Friday now. I'm going to climb some mountains on the weekend, because my problem is at the moment I've been enjoying my weekend. I've been enjoying my day-to-day, Monday to Friday, too much. I've been enjoying it too much, which is just technically a problem, because then I'm hating the weekend. So I've had to really up my weekends in what I'm doing. So like last weekend I went mountain biking. This weekend I'm going mountain climbing. I think I'm going to go down to the ocean at some time and go like fishing or something. Just like really get a one with nature, right? Because I'm at screens 24/7. I'm doing the like electric screens 24/7. And obviously like everything is just, I'm in a studio, right? That's in my office, right? So it's all very technology based. Whereas on the weekends, I just go out into nature and like do cool stuff like mountain climbing and stuff like that, right? Get the body active. Nice to see you on the stream there, Bruno. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be calling it a day. It's been a fun one. I must say, hour and 41 minutes. It's been pretty fun indeed. Do appreciate you all coming through. And yeah, that's going to be it. I would say just like a summary on BTC, guys, we are dumping fairly aggressively. If we don't get an a 4-hour body close above this 42,379, I would expect downward selling momentum to the downside there. Bruno, it's all right, man. It's cool. I'll be back Monday. But yeah, as in a reflection for this, to be honest, this is kind of like gone now, guys. So should we do some, while I'm here, let's do some fresh TA for the short term. So if we can create any more positions for, create any more positions that we could be looking for today, right? Going to be going on candle body high there, looking for that there. We might actually have a falling wedge, guys. And falling wedges tend to usually break to the upside. So this could be something that we could be profiting from. I can see us literally sat on this zone. I mean, we could have actually broken it. Yeah, it's just very, very choppy, guys. Very, very choppy at this point in time. And coming up to that cold point to the end as well. So yeah, if we do break here, then this is a position that could be profitable. Could be profitable. Could be. I'm not a financial advisor, as you guys know. Around 1.77% there. So yeah, it's definitely something to be looking out for there for the future here for Bitcoin of shorting this dreaded dump. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Do appreciate it out here. And I'll see you all Monday. Our last index is coming through, bro. I'm just about to end, man. I'll be seeing you all Monday for a nice early morning Monday stream. And I'll be very achy after climbing a mountain. But yeah, for now, thank you ever so much for tuning in. It's going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. Crypto Chester. Keeping it juicy. Are you feeling juicy? You like the juice? You know why we're here. We are here to make money. Cold, hard cash. Money. Peace, guys. Have a good weekend.